Hello, my name is Suzanne. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can get a shirt pattern. Not everyone has been to fashion school and not everyone knows how to make a pattern. Pattern, something that looks something like this, from which we can make a shirt, okay, or any outfit. But unfortunately, not everyone has been to fashion school. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a shirt pattern, okay? So what I did, I went online and I bought myself a simple shirt. Something not too fancy, something simple, something basic, as you can see. Yeah, because I really wanted to make a shirt and I wanted it to fit and I wanted it to move quite nicely. So what I did, I went online and I bought me a simple shirt from which I am going to get a pattern. So what I do first is I iron, okay? It's something simple, but it makes a lot of difference. So what you're going to need to do is iron your shirt fast, okay? And what it does is that it makes it nice and flat. That way you can get your pattern easily. You can get a nice flat pattern. Okay, so let me just turn the thing up. Yeah, so what we're going to do is set our iron to low or medium heat. We wouldn't want to burn the shirt. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to keep on ironing and I'll get back to you as soon as I'm done ironing. Okay, so now we're done ironing our shirts, okay? It's all nice and flat, nicely ironed. What we're going to do now is seam rip it, take it out piece by piece so that we can get ourselves a basic pattern from which we can then put any design that we like. I'll be showing you exactly how I do it. It's really simple, guys. So yeah, catch you in the next step, all right? Okay, so now that we're done ironing, the next thing we're going to do is seam rip, okay? And you're gonna need a seam ripper. It's going to help us open up the shirt so that we can get the pattern. Okay, so this is what it looks like, okay? Okay, it's quite sharp, so you have to be careful. So this is what I'm going to use to seam rip and get myself to open the shirt so that I can get the patterns. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer so that you can see what I'm doing. Basically, we're just going to open up the shirt, all right? So if I can bring it a little bit closer so that you can see what I'm doing. So this is our seam right here. Okay, I don't know if you can see it well. This is our seam. Okay, so what I'm going to do is try to remove those stitches with my seam ripper. So we'll go one at a time. Okay, do you see that? Like so. Okay, carefully, like so. You could just skip a bit, but get those seams, get those stitches out of the way. Okay, and then I will flip it over, and repeat the process. Okay. Do you see that? So yeah, let's keep seam ripping until we're done. Okay. So when when we're done with this, we're going to flip it over. Okay, when we're done with this, okay, we're going to then flip it over and do the same with our seam ripper. Okay, so we'll come here, okay, and bring these seams apart. So we will do the same thing. Right, let me show you one more time. This is what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just going after the thread. You have to be careful not to prick the shut. So as you can see, it unravels very easily because it has already been seam ripped the other side. So it just comes apart real easy, like so. Okay. All right, let's continue. So you do this for the whole shirt, for the front, for the back, for the collar, for the sleeves, okay, until the shirt is completely undone. Okay, let's go ahead and continue seam ripping our shirt. So yeah, now let's get these, we're done seam ripping. Let's just get these out of the way. Okay, so as you can see, it has come out nicely. This is why I like using a seam ripper. You just have to get rid of the excess threading. Okay, seam rip and then come and get rid of the excess threading when you're done. Now, as you can see, the pattern is starting to come to life. Do you see that? Do you see that? Yes. If it's folded, we will keep the same design, but the most important thing is to get the pattern. Okay, so we, it's also helpful to maybe draw a line. It's also helpful to draw a line along the stitch line, okay? The original stitch line to help you get the pattern. Yeah, so as you can see, we're now seam ripping the sleeve. Okay, I'm already done seam ripping the sleeve from the shirt. But if you want to get the exact measurements, it is good to also come down here and seam rip the placket so that you get the exact measurements. So let's go right ahead and seam rip the sleeve plackets as well. Okay, I'll just hold it like so and seam rip that as well so that we can get the exact pattern of the sleeve. Okay, as you can see, we're done removing the placket. Okay, so we will try to make these match up, okay, so that we can get the exact pattern. Okay, like so. I'll show you in a later video how you can actually make this placket. It's quite easy, but I'll show you in a later video. Maybe I'll leave the link in the description, but I'll show you how to make your placket. It's very, very easy, guys. I got rid of the placket and we will iron this. We'll just open this up nicely and iron it so that we can get our final pattern. Okay, so yeah, something like this. I will show you when I'm done ironing what it will actually look like, but you need to get rid of the placket so that you can get the exact pattern. So this is our sleeve pattern. Obviously we need to iron it to get the perfect flat piece. Okay, yeah. Pieces. The two big pieces are the back section, and then the small one is the front. Okay, and then up here we've got the shirt collar, those two tiny pieces, that's the shirt collar, and finally the sleeve. Yeah, so what we're going to do is trace them on a piece of paper so that we can get our own pattern that we're going to use to draft our own shirt. Okay, this is the sleeve that I seam ripped. So we're going to trace the sleeves that I seam ripped and get the pattern for the sleeve. Remember, this is the part that I cut previously when I removed the placket. I just supported it by putting some tape over there. Okay, yeah, so yeah, so let's go ahead and trace this sleeve and get ourselves a good pattern. So what I'll do, I'll put some pins just to keep it in place. Okay, as you can see, I've put some pins in place, okay, over here, just to hold the piece or the pattern in place. So what we're going to do is trace with our tracing wheel, and then we will draw over it. Okay, so here we go. And this is where the original placket line was. So I'm going to trace this as well. Okay, so there we have it. That is our sleeve. Yeah, so I got rid of the pins. Now I'm just going to trace. I'm just going to draw around what I traced, okay? Unfortunately, you cannot see, but yeah, I'm going to put the markings and then we'll take it from there. Yep, so this is our sleeve, okay? Now what I'm going to do is put a 1/2 inch seam allowance. So this is what I'll do. So we've got 1/2 inch seam allowance. We'll do the same thing like we did before. First put some marks and then we'll join them as we go along. Okay, so we're done. We're done putting the seam allowance on our pattern, on our sleeve pattern. So I'm just going to cut it out. Okay. Yep, so here is our sleeve. We're done cutting it out. So yeah, so this is what we're going to do with the rest of the pieces, the back, the front, the cuff, the collar, and then we join them up. Yeah, so this is our sleeve. I went ahead and did the same for each piece. After tracing out the sleeve, I added 1/2 inch seam allowance all over the sleeve, and I did the same for our cuff. Okay, so this originally was the piece, and then I added the 1/2 inch seam allowance. It's the same thing that I've done for each piece. Yes, originally, as you can see, this was the piece that I pressed out, and then I added 1/2 inch seam allowance, which we shall use when we are sewing our own cuff. Okay. Yes, I did the same thing with the collar as well. As you can see, this was the original piece. Okay. But of course, to stitch one, we need to add some seam allowance. Okay, so yeah, this is the pattern for the collar, and I added 1/2 inch, and it's the same thing for the collar stand. Okay, it's 1/2 inch. Yeah, as you can see, it's the same thing with the back as well. So that's our front. Okay, this is our front. I did the same thing as well. As you can see, I added 1/2 inch allowance. Okay, although it's a bit different on the center fold. Okay, what do I mean? Let's see. So as you can see, I added just 1/2 inch allowance on the side, but at the center front, I added about maybe 2.3 centimeters, okay? Only because this is the part that we need to fold when we're going to stitch. I think you can see this line over here, okay? This is the part that you fold and then you stitch on the top. Okay, so that you can have something like that. It will align perfectly. Yeah, so here we have our 1/2 inch. Okay, and then here it's a bit more, only because this is the part, like I said, where you'll need to fold. Okay, and then you will stitch right along this line. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That's how I get my perfect flat pattern, and you can do this with any outfit. If you want to make a bomber jacket, go ahead and buy a cheap bomber jacket on the internet. Find the ones that are really cheap, maybe $10, $20, anything that is pocket friendly for you. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Okay, so that's exactly how I got myself the exact pattern for the shirt. So if this video has helped you in any way, please give it a thumbs up, or you can go ahead and share with a friend who needs it, so that they can also know how to get an exact pattern from any piece. It's really, really simple, guys. So yeah, that's it from me today. And please go ahead and subscribe, and also click the notification bell. That way you will be alerted whenever I post a new video. So thank you, guys. Thanks for watching my video. Until next time, bye, guys.